We are at the storage unit and we are picking up the wicker divider. We have sold it, so we are going to go and drop that off to them today, and then we are going to pick up some orders that sold. The storage unit is packed full of stuff. Oh, we need to take these to the church too. And then this is the divider back here that we are dropping off. So we're gonna pick this up and put this in the car.
I mean, you just showed it, but this is the wicker divider thing. We picked this up at the Goodwill for, I actually forget because it's been such a long time, and actually a viewer is picking it up today out in Little River before we go to church. This is not my usual attire. It's my church attire. So we're gonna put this in the car. We got a couple more things to pick up in that storage unit, but this is all the stuff we picked up on the private pick they saw in the one video, and we still have to go through a good portion of it. But there's still a lot of room in here to put more stuff, so that ain't too terrible. Put this in the car, go pick up some more orders. At the storage unit, like you already know that we are, and we sold a lug crossbody. These actually sell very good. Pre-owned sold for $34.68 plus shipping. Titleist hat, $12.75. That was a Virginia Tech Titleist hat. We sold 2 pipes for $8.50. This little guy right here had it forever. This little Hexkey Craftsman sold for $7.65. Some big sockets sold for $10 plus shipping on these. They're not a very great name. They're called Westward, made in Taiwan, but they still sold, I mean, $10 really isn't a whole bunch. These right here, New Balance waterproof boots sold, $34 plus shipping, and a Ryobi charger. I think I actually went over a 40 volt, sold for $9.35. We had a Whatnot show last night, an everything show. We're starting our Whatnot shows now at 6 o'clock, and I think we're moving everything to Saturday. So when you see this video, we're no longer doing Thursdays unless we have something to do on a Saturday.
Right.
And then we're going to go ahead and switch everything 6 o'clock on a Saturday, Whatnot. Link down below. So we're gonna pack this stuff up, ship it out.
It is the next morning and we are gonna go and take the packages to the post office, but I just wanted to again thank everybody for coming out to our Whatnot show. Say hey, Willow. She's looking out the window at the squirrels. But we just wanted to say thank you for everybody coming out to the Whatnot shows. We have another Whatnot show this coming Saturday, and we appreciate everybody who comes out. So we are at the storage unit, and hopefully we are meeting a lady today to pick up this beauty right here. It has the drawers. This is the one that locks, and it comes with a key. So she said she is on her way, so hopefully we will get this baby sold today. We also are going to do something that is not very fun, but it has to be done. We are going to custom SKU our items here and put them in the storage unit. Right here. I am out of breath.
What are you doing, jumping jacks?
Well, because they got the trucks all parked out front because they are doing construction at our storage unit.
Were you out there hammering nails with them?
Yeah, I feel like I was.
You did good.
So anyways, we are going to get these items custom SKU'd and wait for the lady to pick this beauty up. Oh, clear buggies. So nice. Those are my pots that I'm taking home to put more plants in. We're keeping those. So now we are going to pull some orders to show you guys that sold.
Yeah, so you actually found what, string of turtles?
Yes.
You got string of pearls at the house, which look like peas on strings, and the string of turtles look like Brussels sprout on strings.
No, they look like little turtle
They don't look
shells.
like little turtles, but we'll go ahead and go over some solds. A bag in here called Crop In Style Bag went for 30 bucks plus shipping. These little pipes, I think we went over, but they went for $8.50 plus shipping. This thing we got for free. It's like a thing for photographing something. You're doing something about exposing photographs or exposing photographs. $7 plus shipping. $13 for the Callaway Junior Club. Shipping's expensive, so I did take 13 bucks on that. AFCO shorts, 20 bucks plus shipping. And then the pot right here that I picked up not too long ago. It's a special pot. It is from Copco, but it is the Michael Lax design from Switzerland. It has the basket on the inside. I saw this right away and knew this thing was going to be worth some money. Sold pretty quick for a pot. Sold for $65 plus shipping. So that ain't too bad. So we've gone over this before, but we have a lot of new viewers out there. We do use time away mode when we leave. A lot of people just extend the shipping time. We're leaving on a Wednesday, but actually you could extend the shipping time for 3 days because a Saturday and a Sunday does not count as shipping. So you really could just extend it like 3 or 4 days out. The thing is, when that happens, we get a lot of messages about when's this going to get shipped out, when is that going to happen. And so I believe that putting it on time away mode does hurt your sales. I know people have done it and they've done really well when they were away, sold a lot of stuff, came back, and then about a week later it was terrible. But we're just going to use time away mode because I do like the messages part of it. So basically time away mode is you can have sales for up to 15 days when you're away. Like if you're on vacation, or maybe you got the flu, or you got to go in the hospital for something and you know that's going to happen. Time away mode and sales, you can also stop sales, which we've never done. We would do that, say, if we were going, I don't know, something happened to us or something, we'd probably stop the sales. But we always allow sales. 3 days really isn't a huge thing, so you could extend the shipping. You could extend it to 4 days, and then that would pick it up on Saturday, and then it would be shipped out on Monday. We just found if you do that, we get a lot of messages, and honestly, where we're going, it's a work trip. We'll be working a lot. We don't really want to have to deal with eBay. We're going to do more filming than anything, so we just did time away mode. And what I do is I just start it on the day I want to start it, and this is in your seller hub, and then I end it on the day that I actually ended it on Saturday morning at 1 a.m., and then that would be the time, and then everything will ship out on that Monday. I also have an automated message that basically, once somebody buys something, it'll go ahead and say, hey, this item will ship out. You can type it in, you can type whatever you want, but it'll ship out on the day that we're coming back, or the day that it's going to be shipped out on. So that does mitigate some of the questions. We still get them, but if you don't ship stuff out, people get a little antsy. They're like, where's my stuff at? Because on a Friday, we didn't ship stuff out on that Friday evening. We got like 4 messages. Why haven't you shipped my stuff out? Because we're shipping it on Monday. So, yeah. But you know, that's just the way we like to do it. I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but that is the way that we do it. And then also, so we are going out of town. So the next videos that you see will be us traveling around, bring the dog. Yeah. It'll be fun. We're gonna go to some thrift stores. All that information would obviously be on the Bearded Thrift Machine channel. And then who else has noticed that I changed the shoes here? People who got tired of running, they haven't sold. They're right here. But I thought y'all would maybe want to look at some boots rather than these running Nikes that y'all been staring at for probably about a year now. So that's different. And what we're waiting on is the lady to get here to pick up the dresser. You picked it up for 30 bucks at the Goodwill. We really didn't do anything to it other than sanding it and tightening up the pulls on it and everything like that, and cleaned it up a little bit, and you're getting it for $250.
Yep, $250.
Which is a steal of a deal because it's really probably worth $400.
Right.
But we need it out of there, and honestly, 30 bucks into $250.
We'll take it all day long.
That ain't too shabby. So what we're gonna do is wait for her. Is there anything else?
Well, I was gonna talk about not sending offers out.
Oh,
when you go on vacation mode, like I did with 2 items.
Yeah, the thing about sending offers, if you send an offer today and vacation mode starts tomorrow, they're still under the shipping of today, which would mean that it should ship out within whatever your shipping is. If you have next day shipping, it means you got to ship it out tomorrow. If you have 2 day shipping, it means it's got to be out by 2 days from now. And if you're away, you can't ship that item out. So like whenever 3 days prior, because I think a offer takes 36 hours, or no, I think it's 36 hours or something like that, where they can still buy it under that offer. Don't send out any type of offers. We've been burned. Maybe it was a glitch back then, and maybe they've updated it, but I haven't ever since then. I don't send out any offers because what happened was I sent out like 10 offers on a Friday. I went out of town on a Saturday. Everybody bought the stuff on a Sunday, and then I got docked for shipping for like not shipping it out for 5 days. So that happened to me. Again, they might have fixed that little glitch. I don't even mess with it. I don't send offers 3 days prior to us leaving. So we're gonna again just sit
tight and wait for the lady to come.
Wait for the lady to come pick up the dresser. Do you think she's ghosting us?
I don't think so. She said she was going to the ATM, so hopefully.
Did we just get catfish? She said it was. First she said 12:50, and she's been pushing it back and pushing it back, and as you can tell right now, it is 2:14.
She's going to be here.
All right.
Have faith.
How much longer are you giving her before we just leave?
Oh, at least give her 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes. All right. We'll check back in 15 minutes. All right, it is actually 2:36, but she said she got lost, so right now we're directing her to the area. At least she's en route, and we know that. It's like only an hour and a half late, but that's okay. We're gonna get that thing out of the storage unit because it's huge. It's a huge thing that we need to get out of there, so we'll direct somebody to get here. No big deal. Hopefully she likes it. Hopefully she'll take it because it's taking up a lot of room, and for $2.50, that's a pretty good deal. So again, we're just gonna sit and wait, and hopefully she'll get here, and we'll be good to go. Also, another thing sold is little Mack trucks, like little booklet and USA flag that said Mack trucks on it, and that sold for 10 bucks plus shipping. So that'll probably be the last sale we have before our away mode goes, and this hopefully will be the last Facebook meetup before we actually can go on a little work trip.
We have made the exchange.
The exchange is gone. Look, we got plenty of room. We still got some other things back there, but that ain't too bad. What we're gonna do is put this back in there, then over to my mom and dad's house for a
Valentine's Day get together. What did we just sell?
Another sale. We just had another Mack truck sale, but then after that we had a safety battery filler. Huh. Remember when you had to fill batteries up? Car batteries?
Don't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't.
Oh yeah, there was a time you had to fill batteries up.
Huh. How much did they go for?
This went for $12.50 plus shipping.
Nice.
Not too shabby. At the storage unit, a day before we're leaving, so we're pulling our last orders. $45. Big antique wagon wheel hub. Got it for 7 bucks. This one's all profit, so we already sold the first one, I think, for 60 bucks. Then this big bad boy only sold for 10 bucks. This is the stuff we're trying to get away from. Is big items that aren't worth a whole bunch, that takes a lot of shipping, a lot of time to ship, and it's only 10 bucks. So this type of stuff we're trying to weed out of the store, but then like right here, this is $12.75. To me, that ain't that bad, right? Put it in a little thing, we got it for like 50 cents, I think, at the Goodwill, so you make 10 bucks, but shipping this for 12 bucks is way better than shipping this for $10. So we want to weed this stuff out, but we'll still pick up little stuff like this for 50 cents and sell it for 12 bucks. That's not a big deal. And then right here is actually pretty cool. We haven't sold a lot of international stuff lately. This is an international sale. It's like a 1950s Harley Davidson leather kidney belt back support. So it'd be like when you're riding a motorcycle, that's what you would wear. Look at the, look at that.
A wrestler belt.
Wrestler belt.
Wrestler's belt.
Wrestler's belt.
That's really neat.
Yeah, remember we picked this up at a yard sale? A long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, it took a really long time to sell, but we sold it for 250 bucks. So
that's cool.
That's pretty neat. We're going to the booth next to fill the booth up and also put the booth on a 20% sale.
10%.
10% sale, just kidding.
Before we leave.
Before we leave, so we're going to fill the booth up, make sure there's a ton of stuff in there, and then pack this stuff up, ship it out. And then we're going to be cruising down to Beaufort, South Carolina.
So these are the little bracelet making kits for the booth, for the little kids. And then we've got some bundled stickers down here. And we've got some stickers down there. So we've refilled the booth. We're going to put a 10% off sale on everything and see if we can get this stuff moved out. So we just refilled the booth and now we're gonna go get packed up to go to our trip to Beaufort.